The invention of home video was just a big innovation in general for film, obviously. And that's what Boogie Nights covers really is the shift from filmmaking to video. But it allowed porn to go into the home, which it had not really been able to do before. It was screened in theaters and public places, porno theaters. But with VHS, there was this idea that like now you could watch it at home. It was going to open up this huge new base of customers, ostensibly of women and couples who would watch porn because now the shame of kind of going to a public place to watch porn could be removed and you could watch it at home. There was obviously a lot of pushback from people who also think film is like a superior medium, that it is better looking, but for kind of the purposes of porn, the kind of down and dirty experimentalism that you can get from video also enhanced the kind of feeling that people had that like this is really happening. We're watching people really having sex.
So, could we talk a little bit about VHS versus Betamax? Because I think this is also one of the things in the history of porn is that it's actually like determinative of technological stream. So, what happened there?
There's a format war between Betamax and VHS, and the thing that decides it for VHS versus Betamax is that Betamax doesn't decides not to carry adult content and VHS does. And then the porno VHS tapes are like some of the biggest selling tapes to begin with. And it's so funny. I met this woman who works at a local museum who had this old Victrola that was an Edison Victrola. And she was telling me about how the war between records in originally was decided between, like Victrola and Edison records that Edison lost because they didn't put like R&B records basically, that they were like we're not going to do black music on our records, and the Victrola said sure, and that's what decided that format war. So I do think there's just historically this long tradition of some people carrying what is considered more transgressive art in some way, and that is always the more popular art, and that ends up deciding the format shift, the winners.